Yo les gars et les filles, bien évidemment, c'est The Master YOLO. Voilà. Donc nous nous retrouvons sur Batman The Telltale Series épisode 1, l'énigme. Du coup partie 2. Donc là, le mystère s'est enfui malheureusement. Amanda Waller est arrivée, donc on va pouvoir reprendre l'histoire et du coup ouais, on va pouvoir reprendre l'histoire. Ouais, c'est parti. On nous a laissé donc une boîte, c'est vrai.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
Riddler's right hand in custody, not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help, dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
He was smart enough to slip through our fingers.
Yeah, and leave a bloody mess in his wake. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I don't know who you think you are, but I don't like your attitude.
Who I think I am? Oh, I know I'm your new best friend.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler, they're kind of our specialty.
If you were tracking him, why didn't you tell us he was coming?
We get a lot of unverified reports. I wanted to be sure.
Now we know.
Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot.
I work with Gordon. No one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there... that's the issue. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller,
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
you're putting all this on me?
Back off, Waller. Don't blame the police, blame Riddler. Or hadn't you noticed he was the one cutting off fingers?
Oh, I noticed, all right. Just like I noticed you let him get away. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
Connasse, Amanda Waller.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He was asking about a riddle.
What kind of riddle?
Something about a mind bender that drove men to madness.
Interesting. I've heard that before. Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger.
You can't go 2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal scum.
Most people just get up and run away.
I'm not most people.
I think I know you a little better now.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
I don't take kindly to threats, Waller.
Épisode 1. L'énigme, comme je vous l'avais dit. Tour Wayne, bah bien sûr c'est la Tour Wayne, bah bien sûr. Putain mais c'est le manoir Wayne, pourquoi ça fait... Ouais. Pourquoi il y a 16 surtout c'est ça. Donc voilà dans la Batcave.
What an eventful evening.
Après.
I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Le
I need
jazz,
something
ça j'aime bien le jazz.
cool.
La platine. C'est cool ça, c'est stylé.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Ah pardon, je dois bouger. Ah oui. Donc, tout ça c'était dans Batman Detective Series. Donc, nous avons rencontré Selina, donc appelée Catwoman, Selina Kyle. Nous avons rencontré... enfin, oui, je n'y ai pas joué, mais j'ai vu un let's play, du coup... D'ailleurs, un de mes meilleurs jeux Batman, clairement, parce que c'est incroyable, c'est fou. C'est clairement incroyable, ce jeu, c'est incroyable, franchement, c'est... J'ai rien d'autre à dire que c'est incroyable quoi, parce que il y a des ennemis sous-côté là-dedans, ça fait tellement référence aux comics et tout, c'est incroyable, franchement c'est incroyable. Donc du coup, Harvey Dent, appelé Double Face, à cause de la partie de son visage qui était brûlée ici. à cause de notre cher pingouin, Oswald Cobblepot, qui lui a, comment dire, enfoncé un projecteur sur la face. Et du coup, la chef de tout ce stratagème, Lady Arkham, donc Victoria Arkham, bien sûr, avec ce nom vous ne reconnaîtrez pas, mais Vicky Vale. Vraiment, Vicky Vale, vous connaissez tous. Vicky Vale a une enfance très difficile. Et donc, n'hésitez pas, juste pour connaître l'histoire de Batman Telltale Series, n'hésitez pas à aller voir les let's play que mon pote a commencé, Unité Poilue. N'hésitez pas à commencer, même si c'est en mode méchant, au moins vous connaîtrez l'histoire.
Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Donc n'hésitez pas.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
Tellement stylé. Ok. L'actualité de Gotham, ok. Le codex pour tout savoir sur les personnages que nous avons rencontrés. Et sur les lieux aussi. Donc là, Martha Thomas Wayne. Le criminel. L'agence Maury, que je ne connaissais pas avant. L'homme mystère, Riddler, Ed Enigma. L'agent Blake, la grosse salope, Amanda Waller. Oh, pardon, sorti tout seul. La pétasse. Avesta, là où je sais plus quoi. Alfred Pennyworth. Le majordome. Et on pourrait même dire le père de Bruce. Lucius Fox. Ah là là, Lucius. Ah, je me rappelle plus. On l'avait dans TT série, c'était Martinez, je crois. Attendez. Oula, pardon. Montoya, pardon, je suis désolé. James Gordon ou Jim Gordon. Bref, un personnage mythique, bien évidemment. Ah là là. Bref. Alors, du coup, les actualités de Gotham, je pense pas que ça va nous aider. Hein, c'est juste le journal là. Les citoyens de Gotham soutiennent l'alliance entre la police et Batman. D'accord. Alors, les données sur l'agence.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
The Riddler's a flashy, homicidal maniac with a thing for puzzles. And Waller and her agency might be just as dangerous.
Again, Waller may be running a more ethical operation these days. Yes, Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peñadoro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Oh, pardon. Pardon. Parce qu'en fait, je suis un très grand fan de Batman, c'est mon super-héros préféré.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all
J'adore
these years.
tous les personnages, vraiment tous les personnages, j'adore. À part Amanda Waller. Connasse. Pardon, mais c'est une bonne connasse. Ouais, reprenons tranquillement.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
C'est une platine. Enfin, ça ressemble à une platine.
Look at these strange grooves.
Franchement, moi, ça me fait penser à ça. On peut pas voir. Platine là. Ah merde, pardon, désolé. Je suis con. Oh merde. Voilà. Oh, pardon.
Needle. A record needle.
Ouais, c'est une platine, ça. Non, c'est pas faire.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
C'est un signal radio.
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Incroyable. Tellement stylé. Là, c'est la tour Wayne. Je sais pas s'il est encore 7h29. Excusez-moi, mais bon.
Oh, excellent. I'm glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Wayne Enterprise.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micro-pulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
Someone here wants a raise.
She's already gunning for my job, Bruce. Can you believe it?
The hours you work? Not a chance. I actually have a life. Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look You look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. This circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? That's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Oh, well, your clearance level isn't high enough to tell you that, Tiffany.
It's not high enough now. Give me a few weeks and I'll know all your secrets.
He's being serious. This is above your pay grade.
Come on, guys. Clearance? You two don't have the slightest idea what this thing is, do you? You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
But why don't you get through your first day before moving on to something so... advanced?
Advanced. Whatever. I've got to get back to orientation anyway. Have fun scratching your heads.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What, we do. I understand your hesitation about involving her in this Riddler business. But, you should consider bringing Tiffany into the fold. Into the mission. If not now, then in the future. We're going to need help. If we're gonna be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her.
You know how dangerous our business is. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to Tiffany. I'm just gonna have to say no.
It's your secret to tell.
Yes, it is.
May I just say, burdens are lighter when carried by many.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Bon. Je pense qu'on va pouvoir s'arrêter là parce qu'on a quand même fait pas mal de choses là. On a bien avancé, je trouve. Ouais, on a bien avancé. Donc, du coup, la prochaine partie, bientôt. L'épisode devait sortir mardi, mais je n'ai pas de connexion. Car nous sommes aujourd'hui mardi. Je n'ai pas de connexion à cause du personnel qui travaille sur la fibre. Du coup, je n'ai pas de connexion. Désolé d'avoir répété autant de fois que je n'avais pas de connexion, mais c'est la vérité. Du coup, je ne peux pas la sortir aujourd'hui. Donc, elle sortira quand la connexion reviendra. Mais bien sûr, ça prend toujours autant de temps. Un épisode de 30 minutes, là, je dirais. Ça va prendre, je sais pas moi, 9 heures. 9 heures de mise en ligne, sachant que je dois cut pour raccourcir un peu, ouais, je dois faire le montage, donc je pense qu'elle sortira, enfin en fait je peux même pas vous dire de date, ni d'heure d'ailleurs, parce que je ne sais pas quand la connexion reviendra. Là nous sommes toujours en ligne, les serveurs Bouygues sont toujours en ligne, malheureusement. Donc, bref, à plus.